Good morning, everyone. This is Celeste, and this is the 12th day of my juice fast. It is now the 7th of January, 2013. And in regards to my weight, my scale is kind of getting wonky, or I don't know what's going on with it, but every time I get on it, it's been a different weight. And it's been higher than my last number, which was 271 pounds. And it was like saying, then it said 277, then 274, then 273, then 275, and then 272. I have no idea. So not sure why it's doing that, but I may need another scale, or I may just need to check to see if my scale is correct by getting on another scale and checking it out. Okay, so I had a good weekend. I pretty much watched the whole series of season 1 of American Horror Story, and I did a little bit of Wii Fit, but I didn't do much more exercising. And then I went and met my bandmates for the very first time. So good thing. And I also did a clothing exchange with some friends who had outgrown their clothes, and I got some clothes out of it, and I also put some clothes aside for some of my other friends that I know would really like some of those things. So my juice for today, I'm trying something I've never done before, which was a juice that has no fruit in it. It's my version of a V8. And actually it tastes really good. It's got 3 garlic cloves, 2 green onions, 2 carrots, 4 Roma tomatoes, 1 celery stalk, 1 cucumber, half of a lemon, and a handful of cilantro. And so that is my V8. And this looks the same color, however, it is not the same ingredients. This one has 2 carrots. It has more than 2 carrots. It has carrots, papaya, spinach, ginger, and kiwi fruit, and I think that's it. And apples, yeah, and oranges as well. So it's got a little bit of everything. This is like my kitchen sink juice because I'm almost out of my juices. So this is what I have. Also this weekend I started drinking 100% pure coconut water to get a few more of my electrolytes. And I noticed when I drink the coconut water, especially like when I'm really tired or feeling a little bit weak or anything, that the coconut water like gave me instant energy and made me feel good right away. I actually have a craving for it. So I'm going to keep incorporating the coconut water as often as possible, maybe once a day or so. And it's like a can that's this big, which I really would rather do my own coconut water, but I feel weird about buying a whole coconut and then wasting the whole coconut. You don't get that much out of it. I think you get like maybe a cup. And in this I get like 16 ounces, and it's 100% pure coconut water from Sprouts. It has nothing added to it, and it's pure, so I'm just going with that. It's just coconut water is just a little bit more difficult to try to get yourself, and to buy each of the coconuts. Plus, I can't open a coconut. I would probably waste all the water. It would just spill out everywhere. So anyway, everything is going really well. Saturday night was kind of fun. I went out to go shopping, and I went down to Sprouts, and then, or we weren't really sure where we were going to go shopping, and then we decided we'd go to Sprouts and check that out because we had to go over that side of town anyway. And then we decided we needed to go get more alkaline water, so I had thrown the water bottle in the truck. And as we went to go get water, this one gal pulled up and was like, "Hey, Celeste, how are you?" And I'm used to people that I don't recognize or have never met saying, "Hey, Celeste," and it always takes me like, I don't know who you are, and I always feel really bad and really awkward and really kind of sad because they know me and I don't know them, and yet somebody did this, and it ended up being this chef that I was introduced to on Facebook by a friend of mine. I have a really good friend named Dara, and she moved out of town, and then she told me that I should really get connected with her friend named Rita, who lives here in Oceanside, who has taken on the vegan lifestyle and has also completed a 60-day juice fast. And as soon as we were connected, Rita was so kind as to just come into the shop to see me, and she brought me like a GMO shopping guide and Simply Raw, and all these other cool things. And she also had made this like homemade veggie broth that she had made out of like, I don't know, like a couple dozen pounds of vegetables. So it was pretty neat that she made this and gave it to me. And then she introduced me to this vegan chefs that are local. I joined the San Diego vegan community page. Like I said, I'm not a vegan. I'm mostly vegan, so no criticisms here. But I joined the San Diego vegan page, and I noticed people can get a little bit crazy sometimes, but there's some really cool people in there I've also met. And they also have a lot of resources as to what restaurants to go to, a lot of recipes, how to make your own vegan cheeses, how to make your own vegan breads, all this really informative people that really have a passion for cooking and for their healthy lifestyle. They've also have this cooking course called Living on the Veg that's in Solana Beach every weekend. And anyway, so my friend Rita in Facebook friend suggested the chef that because she goes to the Living on the Veg classes. Well, this is the gal that saw me at the water place, one of the chefs, Chef Fuji, and her husband, who's Chef Matthew, and they were just coming from teaching their Living on the Veg class that they had in Solana Beach. So it was really cool. We got to talk a little bit. I had already introduced myself to Chef Fuji online and told her about my journey and what I was going through. And she was funny because the day that she saw me, she had just finished watching my video blogs. So apparently people are watching them, which is good to me. I'm not just sitting here talking to myself, which I would probably do anyway if you weren't watching. But it's better to know that actually people are watching and maybe gleaning a little bit of information from these. I know it can be a little bit boring just to kind of watch somebody sit and talk about themselves for 10 minutes, but it's good for me, and I'm hoping it's good for other people too, and they can get some information from my journey and experience doing this. So one thing I'd like to start planning within the next couple weekends is I'd like to do a juice party, and I think it's kind of a fun thing that anybody can do, especially if you're doing a juice fast. It's a good way to get a lot of your friends and family and community members involved in juicing without any pressure or any kind of like people having to be scared or like, I have to go invest in this juicer now, and I don't know what to juice. It kind of gives people a good introduction to what you're doing, because a lot of people don't really get the idea of it until they actually see or taste the juice. You can talk about the juice, but have you tried the juice? So the way I want to put together my juice party is I would like to kind of like a potluck style, but everybody brings a different ingredient, and I would assign each person that's attending an ingredient. So it would have to be people like that are serious about their RSVP, because like you wouldn't want somebody who was supposed to be in charge of cucumbers to show up and there's no cucumbers, or no apples would be the worst. So if somebody was supposed to be assigned apples and they don't show up, that'd be kind of bad. So it's a good way to just like get people involved and get them to try juicing, and then I can juice small amounts and different kinds of combinations and put them in little shot glasses and have everybody try the different juice combinations. This would have been a nightmare with my Jack LaLanne, but with the Breville it would be like a snap, because it's just a second to make juice in the Breville. And but anyway, I want to do this juice party, and one thing I thought would be kind of good to do during the juice party is to show Fat, Sick, and Nearly Dead during the party. It'd be like a viewing and a juicing. And while they're viewing, I could be juicing for them the ingredients that they bring, because since I've already seen it like 2 or 3 times, and then just have everybody trying the little juice samples. So I think it would be really fun. I hope people would be interested in this, and I'm going to try to send an invitation out to my friends and family and see who would like to come in and take part in our little potluck juice party. It's a good way for us to also have a social environment without having to go into another environment that has food. Not that we mind. We'll go out and we'll go and order tea or something like that if we have to. But I really would like to have some people over. One thing that would be really nice is I was when I went up to my first meeting with my bandmates, I noticed across the street there was a restaurant called Au Natural, and it was a natural raw foods, organic raw foods restaurant. They even have their own organic garden. And I was looking over the recipes, and it's just so exciting to see all these wonderful, tasty looking recipes that are completely raw and vegan and healthy for you. And they also had like a whole juice menu and a whole tea and infusions kind of menu that had things like I think it had like combinations of tea or kombucha or kefir, all these different things. So it was kind of cool. I would like to go to those kind of restaurants. I'd like to go make a little ritual of going to different towns and trying new vegan or raw cuisine in different areas. I think it would be really fun. In fact, I think it would be really fun to do something like that and then write reviews of the food based on from a perspective of somebody that's coming at it that's not like a long-term vegan or raw foodist, but somebody who is comparing it to the foods that I'm used to. Like, so if it's raw lasagna, I have nothing to compare that to palate-wise except for lasagna that I've had in the past. So I could come and kind of describe the flavors and the textures based on like a perspective that is coming. How does this compare to like the original? I definitely have been a foodie my whole life, obviously. So I don't know, it'd be kind of fun. Okay, so my time is pretty much up. I just wanted to check in, do my little video, tell you about my juice and my weight being a little bit wonky, but I'm not too worried about the weight. And I'm healthy. I'm not doing anything bad. I haven't cheated at all, which is unusual. I really thought I would have cheated by now, but I haven't. Although, okay, I have to admit two little things. I did eat one blueberry. I just was juicing some blueberries the other day, and I popped one in. And I was slicing some mango, and a little bit of mango fell on the cutting board, and it was just a little tiny piece, and I ate that like probably towards the beginning of the juice fast. That's it. That's all. I haven't had any other kind of texture in my mouth. So anyway, hope you guys are all having a fabulous day, and I wish you the best of luck and the best of health and abundance in your day journey. Thank you.